as early as 4 years, I had my own dog. I remember when the dog died, actually, I was in a hurry for like 3 months, not finding a job to do. Then I wake up one night, I saw that I trained a dog to walk with 2 legs. How many trained I can put? No. But how do you know you can? But I'll use my methods to see how it works. Let's see. The feeling was somewhere. I thought I'd locked the other side. But normally I didn't want to happen. Yeah. And I saw them at my back, just jump. Because I'm able to sit well because I was having issues with my spine. And spinal cord issue. Somebody came to worsen my thinking. Like, when you have spinal cord issue, that's the end of it. My name is Samuel Tiwonitaba, professional dog trainer and wildcat trainer as well. In fact, I'm in promotion into other businesses as well, which Typaws Petcast. Yeah, so I can call myself a business guy, a business man.
Okay. What early memories do you have about getting to have a dog?
Well, that was as early as, according to my car, when I was like 4 years, I had a dog. My dad was a local dog breeder.
A local dog breeder?
Yes.
Yes.
So it kind of gave me the early exposure to animals. So as early as 4 years, I had my own dog. I remember when the dog died, it wasn't a good day in the house, and the other ate food.
Wow.
Yeah, and so I started the laugh from the scratch, and like came back to the level of senior high. Okay, after my senior high, I decided to come to the city.
I mean, you were in the
yeah, all up in the Upper East, all that.
Okay.
Managed with the side. That's where I come from. And so very foundation that the company where I live, where my parents also live. But taking it to the next level happened here 6 years back.
The good look and easy, yes. So meaning when you came to Accra before, you came as a
yeah, of course. When I was in the village, we used to go to the bush with our dogs, where we have dog that we for auntie. So that one is different. But as a dog trainer, it is here in Accra that I came in. Lo and behold, what I was looking forward to in my life came to pass.
That's interesting. So you had the idea of becoming a doctor?
I actually wanted to work with dogs.
Oh.
I wasn't, at my early stage, I didn't even know what dog training is all about. So everything was like dogs, almost like dogs. So anytime I come across dogs in my living, I see dogs. One time I was reading something, they said, and they sell in the cities, they sell all kind of things, even dog chains. I said, hey. So it tells me like everything about dogs. I had it from I loved here.
You loved here.
Yeah. So
okay. Yeah. So can you tell us the change becoming the dog trainer? How did it start?
Yes, it started in the year 2002.
Okay.
When after my senior high, I came to the city, and I met. Actually, I was in a hurry for like 3 months, not finding a job to do. And lo and behold, one of my cousins goes to work with dogs, Kennel, says, introduced me to Joy Under, Joy Under. And that was the turning point in my life. And George, they had a company is called Premium Kennels. They had a security company. With the security company, there was dogs attached to it where some of the handlers will go to the premises with dogs. And so I was employed as a cleaner. As a cleaner. So I clean their poo, I wash their holes, just to make sure that. And when I entered there, and under just developed love for me because I was so passionate about my thing. He never come to see a dog who in the cage or there's none. Everything was eaten. So he kind of loved the way I was working, and that also motivated me. When you're working with your boss and he likes the way you do your things, it kind of also gives some energy. So I always, when I'm not doing training, I try to read about dog. We have dog books, but yeah.
Interesting.
One time he didn't give me a book, so this is some of this is yours. So he's giving me the exposure started from there. And I had one guy, William. I love the guy. William was in George, and anytime they are going out for training, I follow him. I go down and see. So whatever he's doing, the dog said that also. He said, "Do as I do," and that laid the foundation. So then it seems to assign once we have to help in enforcing dogs. Was the guy who could do that. Then I became a master. The guy then, we getting dogs to race.
Yes.
It came to a point that they had to call me from different areas to go and assist the dog person. So everything that I took with regards to the dog, it was so serious. So even with the veterinary side, there was a veterinary doctor called Dr. Pokopari, who was the one taking care of the 100 dogs. Everything that the man is doing about dog, I went to the man was so happy about it. I nearly didn't wait for the thing. Unfortunately, I didn't make signs in the second so they allowed me to get some veterinary. So training dogs started from there, and whilst I was with George, anytime I finished my job, I needed to go out and have 1 or 2 errands a day. So my first client that I trained to remember very well was Nelson, Azuma Nelson. Yeah, the legend. Yeah. And then there was this man of God called Apai. It's called Apai. Yeah.
You remember the breed of dog?
Yes. Apai was having boxers. Yeah, the boxer breed.
I doubt you still have boxers.
Yeah, I know they are. For some time now as a trainer, I've never come across a boxer breed anywhere.
That's years ago.
Years ago. I mean, I'm talking of 2003, 2004. And I think I was having a government.
Oh, my
God. But, so then I started learning how dogs behave the way you feel in theory, and sometimes I tell certain commands before I even see it in a book.
Oh, really?
Yes. And when the premium kennel company, the dog, got me job, that was where we all started to now go and have your own business. I went back and I said, no, you're going to pay yours.
Made a decision.
Yes. And so I decided to yoga, and bring a home practice and have my own dog and do some. Everything about theory and practical.
If I understand you can it means it's not just about being on the phone. You need to also be.
Yes. You see, they said you want to have something based from an applicant. Yes, but you can't hide that from phone. I always want to do it.
You like me?
Yes, something about those. You know what I used to do? I goes to the old those who sell the old books.
Okay.
That was where I get my books.
Yeah.
Right? Come here. Come. That was where I get my books. Yeah, so I goes to there's some places where they sell those books.
Yeah.
I'll sit there, get a book.
Dog.
Sometimes I even have to look for a dog shirt.
Wow.
Yeah, when I see a shirt, I just have to buy it and wear dog shirts. Yeah. So that was the full story. Now, there was a point that I needed to come out with some new skills that is not even in existence, even in the dog news. That is becoming exceptional. Not just basic command like sit down, go sit, no. I'm ready to add beats and extraordinary things about us.
Yeah.
When someone sees it, say, how did it happen? How can you do it? In fact, went to competition one time, and one part maybe asked me, how did you do it? And I was like, young teacher, that's my secret. And it has to do with my dog sitting on my head.
Yeah, you have different traits.
And the dog walking with 2 legs. I've seen a dog walking with 2 legs, but to the extent of dog sitting on your head, how did you do it? And that is my secret. And this thing, my late dad, may the soul rest in peace. That man really encourages me when I started to come up with this breaking
Shit.
tricks.
Yeah.
He asked me, how would the dog sit on your head and wouldn't fall down? And I said, he tried. So, son, I trust him not to entrust. This is not the first time. At village, you were doing something that we don't understand. So I believe you can do it. And he gave me the courage. I tried it. And it worked perfectly. So every time the dog would sit on my head, I'll be dancing with it, walking with it. And the dog would be sitting there quietly. Then I wake up one night. I saw that I trained a dog to walk with 2 legs. Yes. So I said, no, this thing I have to apply. I went and bought some sticks, river hard design, and then tried to pull the dog. In our language, we call it tata, as in making the child to walk to pulling.
Okay.
So I tried it on my first dog to walk with 2 legs. And it's happened.
Wow.
So I said, okay, you have something called replication. Like by replication, if you have achieved something, you have to prove it that you followed the team methodology to achieve it. So I needed to get other dogs to do the same thing. So that it will mean that I have not just come out by mistake, that I worked in the process.
So only by luck.
It wasn't that. And it's not very perfect.
So other dogs. Yes.
The great late Lubina was my first dog.
Oh, which breed was that?
It was a Bichon Frise.
I mean, the dogs are mentioned are all dudes. I don't think I name a breed this much.
Bichon Frise. This breed actually is looking like Maltese, but has a very curly hair, not too curly, but they are very lovely. And they are not too common in Ghana. But when my Lubina's granddaughter came of it, we only found a male somewhere, and the owner also said, "Oh, I know my dog to be crossing." So I couldn't get her because it's a Bichon Frise.
That was a
I had to use a Yati. Which I don't really like.
You had no option.
Yeah.
There are a couple of breeds that when you own it, it's really, really difficult to get.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah. I think Beagle is one. I mean, there are, when you mentioned box, I was even surprised.
And the amazing as to why some of these breeds are not in there is a care or whether it's fixed.
Yeah.
How you take care. You don't have the knowledge to take care of them, then they start extinction.
Okay. Talking about dogs, let's pause on the dogs. Now let's get to the cats. Wild cats, please. How did they happen? And I want to understand the courage you used to do that.
Yeah, and if I'm to start with the wild cats issue, you can't. One time my daddy saw it on video call.
Yeah.
And he said, I give that to you. But this courage I don't have.
So where did you get yours from?
Yeah, it's exceptional. Sometimes when I'm with them, I don't know if I'm the one. No. It's when I come out and I know I'm Samuel. When I go there, I'm a different person.
You're not scared.
There's a spirit in us as humans. And I have it in me, which is so powerful. That's when I'm with them, it shadows their energy.
Okay.
The spirit that they have, mine is above them.
So that's one.
Yes. But I don't also know how it happened. I can explain. There are some things that are mystery that you can explain. As myself, when I go to them, there was one time the big male, Punta, I wanted to try something. But when I started to train them, I saw that, if the front one was very sharp. What if I put my hand in between those and see whether to be able to bite you? Look at this. I was trying to look at something. Look at actually, if it had worked out, that would have been the best for me because I would take the opportunity to always get them.
Yeah.
Because they can't bite you. But it didn't work out. Actually, there are still some teeth that are in between those tall ones. There is still some in between them. So those ones catching, it feels so hard. You're like,
Wow.
Yes, because I wanted to try something. But of course, it didn't work. When I saw them for the first time, I've never seen a tiger. It's a real life. So I was like, hey, this is a good job. I came home to tell my mom, I was don't inside. But the man asked me, "Can you?" And I said, "Yes, I can." Are you sure? I said, "Yes." Have you trained tiger before? I said, "No." But how do you know you can? Oh, but I'll use my methods to see how it works. Let's see. And that was it. And they wouldn't be able to walk on a leash. You know, cats are they don't like restriction. If you want to walk in, like try to control that. No, you don't understand.
It wants to be.
Yes, so but I have to achieve it. I have to achieve because I needed to work with them within the environment.
Yeah.
And so we have to condition them. And you cannot walk like the way you walk with dogs because you bite you here.
Yeah.
And by the time you pull back, it's already on you.
The damage is done.
I have to do it. And I use stairs, a staircase.
Okay.
Then if he's trying, he will only hit here, then he can't hit you. And within a couple of months, I achieved working with both of them nicely within the compound of that area. Then it came to a point I needed to achieve something too. When you bring the food, they will slap the food down and eat it on the floor.
And that is what they are used to.
But I said no.
Eat it.
You have been domesticated, so you have to do what you want it to be. You have to eat it on the bowl. So now when I bring the food, I make sure they say it before they eat.
So you have to give them a command.
Yes.
Is their training different from dogs?
Far different.
So you have to get another technique.
Yes. So when you can take 5 minutes to train the tiger. 5 minutes and you tell me it's enough. Right? If he says it's enough, it's enough. You should understand that it's enough.
Don't
go beyond.
That's all. You need to understand.
You need to understand. And so I decided to start studying their body language.
Okay.
When tiger looks at you with the eye communication, what is it telling you? So I know. Now I understand that if tiger tail is relaxed, he's welcoming me. Do you know if you are playing with your tiger and he closes the eyes?
Yeah, I'm not playing with my tiger.
You know, it's before and you close the eyes, he has really trust you.
Oh, okay.
Because if you are petting it and he's closed the eyes and looking at you, and he's trying to close the eyes, it means that he is really in love and trust you. 100%. That's all about it. Now, the tail, when the tail goes up this way, and starts swinging very slowly, there's something called poaching. Then you bring the legs down a bit, raise the ears up, just ready to attack.
Has there been a situation where you've seen that?
Yes.
What do you do?
Then I can't forget this incident. I was actually having fun with Kings, the female.
Yeah.
No, the male.
Okay.
I lose focus that the female was somewhere. I thought I'd log the other side. But normally I didn't want to have them. Yeah. And I saw them at my back, just jump on me. And I turned and I said, no, down. I wish I had a video of this. I wish I had a camera that would just take that incident. And when I did it, I woke up with confidence and I commanded her with confidence. And I ensured that she lied down like the way this dog lies down.
And you did.
And it did flat. So I said, is somebody videoing me? Because I need this video, right? You know, it has never, that's the only incident I noticed that they will never get me again because God has a shield.
If he didn't die,
yeah, because the way female are hunters, they are the one that actually hunts for the males to eat.
Oh,
the male doesn't go for hunting.
Yeah, they can't.
No, just like that. Yeah, so I started to teach them how to sit, how to down.
Wow.
And with the down command, I just instruct him to go down with my signal. That one, I have one video. I just love it. When I'm going to Punta, one time I was going to Punta and when they say, and then open the teeth and then puff out. It's likely it's not happening the way you you're approaching it.
Yeah.
So I just instructed, I said, down. And
Anyway,
it went down flat. Somebody saw the video and said, no. I kept watching the video and watching it. I don't believe that it is a tiger that accepted this down command like a dog. You know, but I don't say it is me. It's a grace, a good Lord has given to impact and to also prove to the world outside Earth. We have some people here in Africa who are also exceptional when it comes to interaction animals, not only dogs, beyond the dogs.
Cats.
And I'm waiting forward to get more students in the cat farming to train. But I had a call who somebody was looking forward to get hyenas trained. You know, I was so happy. So I told him yes. So I told him I am ready. Anytime you are ready, please come, because I want to set these records. And the record I have yet, I'm yet to also check on other places. That is one of its kind. And I'm not proud of it. No. I'm just so happy that
you've been able
to achieve. Yeah. A local boy from, I've been to any place like the Americans. And, no, I don't go anywhere. I've been very fun. I didn't think, I'm picking a plane. You know, I'm just trying to say that it's not about traveling outside to learn about animals. That will make you become better in the job. Just read, open your mind up, do the practice, challenge yourself, set the goals, and make sure you are very conscious and to be executed.
Right.
Yes.
I think we spoke about your impact on dogs, your impact on cats. Now I want to talk about deers also to you. There's this program, I think we've done it for 2 years, I'm right?
Yeah.
Where a dog Nala, and they roll it as it's she flayed on your right. And I'd want us to go deep into that. So that's a little one, right?
Well, Nala was one of my favorite dogs, but I call her my healer, my therapist, and sometimes I call her my second wife. Yeah, because she was such a dog that actually brought life into the family. I've also pushed my children to also love dogs and dogs through now. And we've been sitting here for some great now. Before I'll keep on bringing myself because I'm able to sit well. I was having issues with my spine and spinal cord issue. Somebody came to lessen my thinking. Like when you have spinal cord issue, that's the end of it. You don't have to say that to me directly.
I mean, that's basically
in fact, so anytime I need to come to visit me, I do cry. Because I thought that was the end of the game. And they've been to parent care and who do you see everything.
Yeah.
And they had tried it at acupuncture, from people. But how they get it as well. And they've been on medications, antibiotics. It's not. They say it's not hopeless. So one time I told her in the medicine, I'm not going to do everything. But now it's for me. I have to go. I never really understood what I was doing until when I got better and I was reading more about how dogs are able to heal this. And I realized that there are certain hormones. Let me take you through hormone science.
Yeah.
You know, our body functions is controlled by hormones.
Alright.
Yes. These hormones are released into our body to respond to certain situations that we find ourselves.
Alright.
Good. Take an example of the hormone endorphin.
Okay.
Endorphin is called the natural painkiller. That's the name of the hormone. It responds to only go through stress, only through pains or pleasure.
Okay.
So with this hormone is released more to help you go through just the pain that we are going through. So it's called. So I'm sure Nala released this, caused me to have this hormone more released to my dog. And actually, they are the endocrine system. They are glands there that said to be this hormone. It's the sign we are telling you. The glands that produce this hormone are found in the endocrine system. Okay, now so let's look at the hormone that came out from that Nala caused the hormone to come out from me. I see that it was the end effect. You see the face? The pains I was going through. And when you touch the dog, but you cannot just only look at the dog alone
for the indicator.
You have to touch this dog.
Okay, so the process starts with touching the dog.
And interacting with the dog. That's called the hormones to come out. Now that is the hormone that I know. I sometimes forget the pain that I was going to. I didn't know it had pains there.
Okay, so it's like your attention leaves yourself
to the dog.
To the dog.
Exactly. So, come to talk of a hormone called adrenaline. Touching the dog, it releases that adrenaline rush for energy level to start coming. So I'm walking with my dog and I'm touching my dog, and my energy level keep rising. There's a hormone called the cortisol. With cortisol, it's more on the or people who have issues. And this hormone is released more in you. Will that cause your deeper level to go high? Okay. And it says, research shows that when you touch the dog, that hormone is produced.
So they mean that dogs play a huge part.
A huge part. Okay? Bonding, which has to do with oxytocin and relaxation. The hormone oxytocin causes to have a bond and relaxation. Okay? So at the end, I'm talking of hormones that are released when you touch a dog.
No.
We have another one called the dopamine.
You're so knowledgeable.
No, I did human psychology, and that helped me a lot.
Okay.
So when I read about dogs, I want to learn what happened. So this hormone, when you engage in pleasurable activities, that is where the hormones come from. So when I'm playing with my dog, you don't know what is happening. You don't know what I'm getting. And the hormone is released. And it brings comfort, brings relaxation, and all the stress level goes down drastically. Right?
Yeah.
That is what I think a dog, when you have it, you get this hormone coming out. Now let's look at the other aspect of the dog helping you. Physical well-being of me. When I take my dog out for a walk, I'm not just walking the dog.
Exercise.
I'm exercising it. And when you exercise, what happens? The energy level goes down. You are able to sleep. So another advantage, that's where serotonin comes in. The hormone serotonin.
Okay.
The serotonin, it activates your sleep mood. Okay?
Yeah.
To be able to sleep nicely.
So I always advise, for me, I have a dog, man. One of the reasons I had is because of their energy.
Yeah.
So able to match, for them to be like happy.
Mm-hmm.
I need to go for walks,
Yeah.
go for runs.
Mm-hmm.
So having a dog is always good.
Oh, so let me just tell you. So if you, before I come there, I don't want to forget what I'm coming to say.
Okay.
Talks about the health, physical health, the well-being of the person having the dog through exercising and other things. You look at also the emotional aspect. You see, dogs, they love you without asking who you are. Whether you have one eye, you have one leg, or you have whatever, they don't care about it. They just love you.
Oh,
call it unconditional love.
No judgment.
No. So if you feel that you are lonely and you have a dog, that dog fills the gap of you being lonely. So it helps to fight loneliness that people actually go through psychologically. If people go to get psychologists to help them go through the issues of loneliness, please get a dog. You don't need a psychologist for that.
No, we
The best psychology you can find on this, for me as a dog trainer, is to have a dog. If you are someone who has a lot of friends who engage you with so many things and confusion, please forget that you pick up a dog and that should be your best partner. And I think if your boyfriend leaves you or your girlfriend leaves you and you say you have broken heart, please just go for the dog, and you have the issue of hormones secreting in their numbers to calm you down and give you that moral support.
I mean, outside the country, people prefer having dogs even than having frogs.
Yes, so now I think
here also there are lots of people who prefer having animals.
It's coming up gradually, and we need more education on this. You see, somebody just wants to go to buy a dog because the friend has it. No, the friend has it.
Pressure.
But you don't ask your friend, is it only for security, or why did you buy the dog? If the person has the knowledge of explaining to you, and you don't want it, please stay away.
Yeah.
Well, I'm saying this because I want to count you something.
Okay.
Yes. Once we get this thing from our dogs, what do they need from us?
In return. So it's a two-way
street. Now let's come to special. What dogs need from us? There's some type of communication.
Okay.
Dogs don't talk to us like the way we talk to ourselves.
Bye-bye.
They have a body language. So you should understand the body language of the dog. So tell if my dog body language is not okay, it might be sick. There might be a problem. So if you understand the body language of your dog, you will not blame your dog for certain behavior that is coming up. That is one.
It's communicating. I just want
communication. Now another one they also communicate through vocalization.
Okay.
They bark, they wail, they all those things.
Yeah.
That is their way of communication. So you should understand when this thing is happening, what do they mean? Somebody put the dog in a cage and the dog is doing all this because he doesn't want to get his cage.
He wants to come out.
But he can't tell you.
So either by sound or
so you need to know that when the dog begins to communicate with you, you also have to listen.
Very true.
That is one. They have their needs. One of their needs is play with your dog. Another need is to exercise the dog. So if you don't exercise them, they will exercise you. And you get to say the dog is a bad dog. How will they exercise you? You wake up in the morning, you have to keep on pack all the things back to where it was kept yesterday because they'll scatter the whole house.
They'll give you work.
So give them what they need, which is the exercise and being free. Talking of health, give them good health. When they are sick, they can't tell you that I am sick. You have to understand and looking at your dog. How routine in terms of medical checks do you provide for your dog?
Just like humans, we also need to go to checks.
And so, also understand them who they are because they are dogs.
Different temperaments.
So you need to understand them. If you don't follow all these things from them, and also dogs are saying something. When I say they, how do we know? But the thing is that they are saying that if you are giving me an instruction, it's not how loud you say it that makes me understand it.
Okay.
It's how you connect it that makes me understand what to do. That's why we have come to classical conditioning. And there are actually three main modes of mode with which we modify our animals' behavior.
Okay.
Right? Yeah. I look at classical conditioning method, which was discovered by Ivan Pavlov, a Russian physiologist and psychologist.
Not a dog trainer.
Not a dog trainer. That he actually used a dog
for that research.
For that research. Okay. And he just says you pair neutral stimulus with unconditioned stimulus. When I say neutral stimulus, just like I pick my phone, it's neutral stimulus. It cannot elicit a salivation from my dog.
Okay.
But if I want to let this dog salivate, I can have this, which is a neutral stimulus, and I'll have unconditioned stimulus. The unconditioned stimulus is the one that can elicit a salivation from this dog.
Okay.
So now, I will tap this phone. Then when he looks at me, I give him the unconditioned stimulus. I tap the neutral stimulus. He looked at me. I give him the unconditioned stimulus. And now with time, by tapping only this alone, he gets to know that I want it.
Do something. Yeah.
This is a classical conditioning. So he came up and just by ringing the bell, he connected the bell with the meat. So anytime he rings the bell, he goes and gives the dog the meat. And then now with time, when he rings only the bell, the dog starts salivating because now he's
coming.
So concept has come to understand that if you want to get your dog to learn every command, just go through learning through association, through the stimulus and the response. The stimulus is what you are giving out and the response. So we have connected. Now I call him view, then he look at me because I have done through association and it has connected. Anytime you say beauty, the dog looks at you because you have done it through connection, association. Right? Now there's another one called, that was one by Rosie, but this one by Skinner, B.F. Skinner, that is the Skinner's box or operant conditioning. With operant conditioning.
What I'm learning today is like.
Yeah, okay, with operant conditioning, this was a guy who actually wanted to, he said you have to operate, you have to do something before you get the consequence.
Okay.
The consequence is what? To get the treat. Mm-hmm. So he came up with a box, right? And he designed it in a way that the bird, whatever that he was using for them to get it, the rabbit, when you tap it, the treat will fall down. Then you can get it and eat. Mm-hmm. You have operated and the treat has fallen and then you pick it. So if you don't tap, nothing comes out.
Yeah.
Right? So I use operant conditioning sometimes to my dog. Okay, you can only get my treat, my attention, when you do what I want you to do for me. And that's in psychology it's called the grandma's rule.
Oh. Okay.
Grandma's rule states that you can only watch your cartoons when you do your homework.
No, my God,
that's it. So here, with the classical, with the operant conditioning, is the consequences that gives you whether to continue or to discontinue the behavior. Now, let's look at jumping as an example in dogs.
Okay.
Okay. The dog comes out operating on you to get your attention. Operating on you, that is jumping on you and to get your attention.
You call it bad behavior.
And you give it to him by pushing him away and saying certain things. Yeah. You have given it. He operated and he got it.
Got it. Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
But in a case where he operates and doesn't get, the consequence is what? The negative.
So it's not repeat.
So it's not going to repeat. Mm-hmm. So to stop the dog from jumping, you have to make sure that you don't reward him with your responses, which the dog actually sees them as what he was looking for.
Oh. Ah.
Why didn't the dog jump on the tree in the house and get response?
Jumping on you.
He touches the tree and there was no response and he walked away from the tree. He touches the wall and the wall didn't say anything because there was no responses that was positive. Alright? Now, that's the operant condition. With operant condition, we come to have something called reinforcement, punishment. Reinforcement is when you give the pleasing stimulus. Okay. To the animal, you are increasing the likelihood of the behavior repeating itself. So when you give him the treat, the next time it's likely he will repeat the same behavior because he knows that when he does it, he will get the treat.
Eat again. Yeah.
And the punishment is removing or giving the unpleasant reward. Reward. Yes. Which would be like scolding of the dog or ignoring entirely. But one of the biggest punishments to the dog is ignoring.
You don't like.
You don't like.
You like attention.
Yeah. So, and the other one has to do with none of this, which is a non-associative. Which are you're not going to do any association. The other two are you are doing association. But this one, you will just modify their behavior based on the consequences of what happened after.
Okay.
That's all the fact. So it's not like the other one where you connect with food and all this thing. You just modify the behavior. And it's like, for example, my dog tried to jump on me and tried to do something. I was okay. When you jump, this is what you get. I want him to roll through modification. Yeah. I roll with my dog. We all do it together. But I show him this is what I mean by modeling. So, sit, I show my sign, sit, I show him what is mean by social. And next time I do that, through modeling. There are so many ways to which you can get a dog to. So, and all these things comes to the fact that you cannot just wake up and say you're a dog trainer when you don't have a concept of
You don't have this knowledge.
how the dogs learn.
Yeah.
I had a case that I'm solving recently. And yesterday, yes, I was so happy. The day for yesterday, a dog that has been trained for like 1 year, 3 months, that cannot walk on a leash for a distance of even around the house.
Is it laziness?
Why? If it's laziness, there's a way out. I don't think there's no dog that's lazy, and there's no dog that is hardworking. It is you who have to modify the dog's behavior to the way you want it to be. So I had to come in, and within 2 months, we're in the second month, this dog comfortably leads and run with me, not even on the compound, now outside the house. But someone said, anytime they put the chain on him and they're even getting closer to the gate, the dog, indeed, when I tried it, he bite back, he grabbed the leash with his teeth, he's not going. But what do you do? That is where the issue of experience, learning to apply, come into play. If you use force, you bring aggression. In fact, one of them even attacked me. But
I was about to ask you a question about looking at the risk about all this.
Wow, one time, I think one of my boys he looked...
An incident?
Yeah, an incident. The same dogs I'm talking about. One of them, when I went back to train the dog, I realized that the trainer had done virtually nothing when it comes to sit and down.
Okay,
so I asked the dog to sit. In fact, he managed to let him sit. When I sat down, I was like dealing with a naive dog, and then the dog was also gathering the confidence to attack me. The moment I bent down with a signal and they just jumped on me, I'm talking of a very huge Tibetan mastiff, not just the distance.
Small size dog.
Pounced on me, and fortunately I had a very strong chain. He made an attempt, if I'm not exaggerating, for like 8, getting to 10 attempts and to bite me. And eventually I became weak. I became weak, and the leash fell down from my hand. And I had when I always wear my dress like this, and I have treats and everything in my pockets. I walk with treats sometimes, yeah. And so
sometimes when I look at your video, I see your gear, I'm like, would you wear something here?
Yeah, so I just pull out the treats from my pockets and I drop one on the floor. Because when the leash dropped, he was still furiously looking at me. He wanted to attack. But if this time round, if he's attacking, he will get me because I was not having a leash.
No control.
So I dropped the leash and the attention went straight to the treats. And I pick up the leash again. And that was it. So I picked him out for a walk. By the time we came back on the walk, he was like, where did you take me to?
Drained me.
So it's, in effect, you cannot just be a dog trainer if you're not ready to learn, if you're not ready to apply, and if you're not ready to be criticized. You are ready. I always ask, where is it wrong? Tell me. I learn a lot from my clients. When you tell me I've done this wrong, I don't challenge.
They're open to that.
You are open for criticism. When you are open for criticism, you can make it. If you say what you have done is the best, you are lying. You can't make it. And of course, even your instructor who has taught you how to do it makes a mistake. How much you know?
Okay. So what's the characteristics would you say someone who wants to venture into dog training should have?
Was, of course, you don't go into dog training with money because there's security, there's money, and I want to pay. If it's about money, drop it.
Okay.
If because of my family says, because this person is mentoring, also do it. Drop it. Right?
Yeah.
And if it's just that I don't have anything to do, that is why I'm going to this. Please don't go in. It's all about the passion. If you have the passion for it, go in. If you have a big dream in changing the society, in helping people to overcome the reason why I actually went into dog training, let me just keep it one of it. The main reason was that I saw people walking dogs outside, and the dogs are rather walking them.
Right.
So anytime we go for work and I see people, I was like, no, I have to solve this problem.
Yeah.
So I am out here to help people solve their problem. So if you are ready, if you have that quality in you, you can be a doctor. If you are ready to help people, you can be a doctor.
But it's not a rich against rich.
No. Yes, of course. I'm somebody. Those people who knows me, some people say you are calling the market. I don't really have much that I charge when they come to my doctrine, but I make sure you get the results you want.
Yeah.
And make sure you get the results.
I mean, you drink cards; those will be those will be way easier.
Yeah, but I have issues with clients who are not ready to be involved in training them.
It doesn't just end the training.
Yeah, so the last quality I'll talk about it. If you want to be a doctor, you must be a teacher. Having a teacher qualities in
Exactly.
not just to teach a dog, but to teach a
Teach
lady.
them, that's not.
Because the human being that you are dealing with, he's the cause of the dog's behavior. You know why? Because when dogs are born, they are born with their eyes closed, their ears closed. They only use their nose to communicate around. And if they are found in their own natural environment, believe me, they would perform remarkably well without issues. But we brought them to a human environment to be with us, and we are dictating to them how they should be. And our dictation is wrong. Don't shit here, but you put him there for a number of hours and say you shouldn't shit there.
I mean, it has no option as to do there.
So sometimes I said, show me your dog.
Stop.
If I just look at you, sometimes when I come to the client, I look at the way the client behaves with the dog, and I don't need to tell you how your dog is behaving, because you are the cause of it. There is no bad dog. And very soon, maybe this year, we might learn that, but I'm almost done with the book.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, I'm on it, and there's no bad. That's my title anyway. I might change it or maintain it. And the reason I say there's no bad dog is because dogs doesn't really have that rationalization to say, if I go and do this, a principle that will come, so I will not do it. No. The human being is supposed to. You can rationalize it and say, go ahead and do it. So you are stubborn. You're a stubborn person. You're a bad person. Oh, this dog is stubborn. This dog is stubborn. I always explain the dog is not stubborn. He's doing what is naturally fit for him to do. Just because he feels that he has to dig to bend the energy level down.
If you won't help it, bend it.
Bend it. So should the dog be blamed? No.
He should be blamed.
I wish this book. Maybe this year's knowledge memorial lecture might convert it to the launching of the book and other
together
other stuff which we don't know yet. But maybe so in effect, dogs contribute so massively to our lives, and they expect us to give them what they deserve to as well.
They don't ask for so.
Love is reciprocal, and the dogs, they can laugh and kill themselves for you. But will you kill yourself for your dog? It's a big no. Yeah.
Unless you are John Wick.
Because at the end of the day,
unless you are John Wick.
Let me just add this in there. There is a case. I'm actually having that Nala's sister has given birth.
Oh.
Hooray. It's a good news, man. And I'm going to get Nala back.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. And so we are coming up to work with dog assisted therapy.
Okay.
And I'm setting up and down now. The dog assisted therapy, they're saying you have dog assisted therapy for older adults. You have dog assisted therapy for kids. And what it means is that it's the case where the dog handler and his dog will get to the facilities, the hospitals, the mental health case, and those places that actually people have special needs. So you, the handler, you go to that facility. You see, as I talk about hormones and other things, when you go to the facility, like hospital, and the people see the there, their mood
changes. So whatever sickness they had in mind is all.
That's the therapy we're looking at.
Yeah, the therapy.
somebody has their old mom, their old daddy, who just want to have a dog to be with him for some time. So we get that dog. The dog will go there. We play with the dog. The person will have willing to touch the dog and engage with the dog. And that meaning the families are all eyes and empower the person health-wise.
Yeah.
You know, those with cognitive development products. Those help us to develop cognitive problem-solving skills. So with this, we come out and roll it. In fact, it's coming. It's on the pipeline. You enroll it and then go to the retirement health service.
Oh, that's nice.
And then, of course, the mental health unit as well.
Yeah.
The kids with special needs will also go into all these things. And the dog will be providing all these services. With that, why not? I mean, I've read about a certain guy. His dog, about 78 floor, the up's floor, the dog let the blind, his boss who is a blind, on 78 down, and this is a support dogs can do.
It's not just about speed.
Oh yes, it's not. There's a dog called Frida. Frida was a dog. The Mexico earthquake recently, 2017 or so. This dog was able to locate where some people were found.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. So those, so many rules that when we want to talk about the benefit of dog use is it's about what they are using. It's just like a normal phone. Some people have the phone, they can only access less than 1% of what the phone
Just
has.
calls and messages.
But it's like the iceberg of the whole thing in the phone.
There's a lot of
So what we are seeing in those is greater than what, it's less than what is already underneath that we are not seeing.
Yeah.
Yes, for me as a dog trainer, I will encourage anyone to own a dog.
Yeah. But encouraging everyone to own a dog. I feel it, Mom.
Yeah.
Okay. So encouraging everyone to own a dog, what should a person be ready to do and be ready for?
Yes, so having a dog is like having a new family member, a newborn baby.
Okay.
So the responsibility as a parent, parental care to your children, your human children, to extend to that dog. Medically, training wise, because if you have a dog and it's not trained, this is not a dog. It can turn to something else for you.
Yeah.
You will not enjoy it. So if you are ready to own a dog, please, and it's not everybody who has the money to do that, but there are seminars that you can engage in to know more about dog. There are people you can contact. Whoever that is selling the dogs to you might have a little of knowledge about. Try to ask more questions about how to take care of your dog. And that is where I'm looking at coming up with a seminar where I will sit like the way we are sitting, and you have the people to ask questions on their dogs, how to take care of their dogs. People have issues with their dogs. They come out with questions and we go to address them. And it's working. People should attend dog shows. You can start attending dog shows even before you own a dog, to know what is happening there. And you should be ready to also invest in food, time. If you don't have time, please don't. I always say something, and I repeat that if you ask me how expensive my dog is, I only tell you the expensiveness is the money I use to buy them. The care I give to the dog.
It's super expensive.
So that makes you qualified to own a dog. And if you don't have a place, they will never want to intro. If you don't have a place to keep the dog, don't also go and buy it and then frustrating the dog in a corner. There's no place to leave the dog, and the dog is always frustrated. No, if you don't have a place, please get ready with a place where the dog can be accommodated well and happy before you own the dog. Because at the end, you are bringing the dog to be happy with you, not to be sad with you. And when it's sad, you know what will happen. Bad behavior will come in and you will regret owning a dog.
So let's take that. If Nala was a human being, what would be your message to Nala?
How?
Take it eye on Nala. What do you tell me?
I will forever be grateful for having a dog that understood my situation and actually gave to me what I actually needed at that time. Thank you for intervening, smelling, and noticing that I needed that help, and you provided it accordingly. And I'm strong today, yes, because of God and you. Yes.
Thank you too.
Yes.
This is Samuel.
Yes.
It was nice having you today.
Thank you. Thank you.
I've learned a lot. I think this was more than a science class. I can't wait to get a full video done and understand all the things you mentioned. It was nice having you. And this is just one session for the week. Having more sessions.
Wow. Okay. Thank you too, and I will also encourage you to relax, focus, because we can only understand these animals through educations like this.
Yeah.
And when it come out, people will patronize it and watch it and view it and then ask questions and the comment section and then answers will be given out. And I think with that, a net of people who wanted to run away from birds will start coming in. And that's where we are going to expand the market or the planet of the dog in our societies.